Hey, I'm Alyssa Coscarelli, and these are my sweet digs. Subscribe below before I let you in. I hope you brought a snack because I do not cook at all. I live in a junior one bedroom in the East Village, and I pay $2,000 a month in rent. I don't have laundry, I don't have an elevator, I'm on the 4th floor of a walk-up building. I'm really paying for the location and for the fact that I live alone and it's blissful. I love the East Village. It's one of my favorite neighborhoods in all of New York City. It's packed with culture and restaurants. Overall, it just has a certain New York charm to it. Here we are in my kitchen area. It's definitely more of a kitchenette, but it's totally fine because the truth is I do not cook at all. I have not used this little stove one time, as embarrassing as that is. I totally survive on takeout and other little groceries and snacks. My favorite takeout spot is Sugarfish. I order sushi probably at least once a week. Since the stove doesn't get much use, I have this drying rack here that I can place my dishes on to dry. And I also have a little tray just for knickknacks and keys, and I can put my drink down here if I need to. So it's kind of just a little catch-all area. Really, all that's in my fridge is just some kombucha, some water, wine and beer, and I actually keep my cereals in here, weirdly enough. I like to keep my cereal in the fridge because I don't have a pantry, number one, and number two, I just feel like it better protects against cockroaches and mice that I'm terrified of. This fridge takes up so much room. I've actually considered seeing if my building management will remove it so that I can downsize to a mini fridge. What do you guys think? Should I toss it? Should I downsize? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Walking over here into my little breakfast nook, it's just a good little spot to hang out, especially since before I had this, I was eating all my meals on my couch or my bed, and that's just not something anyone should probably do on a regular basis. So here off of the kitchenette area is my bathroom, so let's go on in. My favorite thing about the bathroom is the black and white checkered tiles. I think they're so old school and adorable. I like to call this the toilet tunnel. It's kind of like a funny little hallway leading to the toilet, but it is good for privacy purposes, but I do try to warn some tall people because I have had friends hit their head. It feels pretty spacious for a New York City bathroom. My previous bathroom was pretty much the size of a stall. It's nice to have some space to walk around. It does the job. Why don't we check out the living space? As you can see, my living room also doubles as a closet. I work in fashion, I'm an editor, and I knew I always wanted to be in the fashion industry somehow. Instead of getting a TV and a TV stand like any normal person would, I decided to use this wall for a shoe display, and I love it. Clearly, I have a thing for shoes and clothes and jackets, so that's why I love what I do, because it just is in line with my passions. I got these shelves at IKEA and measured them all out myself, put them up myself, and I'm still crossing my fingers that I'm not gonna come home one day and find them all on the ground. My favorite pair of shoes, they have to be this red leather boot by a brand called By Far. This particular pair is sold out, I believe, still to this day. It sucks when people ask me where they're from because I have to break the news to them that they can't buy them, but I kind of love that about them at the same time. And since it's winter, I have all of my jackets out. I like that I can see them all and I can kind of just grab whichever one I want on the way out the door. Over here, I have my main kind of chill area. I have my couch. It's really comfy. It can fit about like 2 to 3 people depending. Instead of a normal coffee table, I found this little side table from CB2, but I like that it doesn't take up too much space and I can kind of move it around easily. In my next apartment, or my dream apartment, I would really like a doorman because I order a lot online and I get sent a lot of packages, and they've gotten stolen from the lobby, they've gotten opened and rummaged through. So it'd be nice to have someone to be here. That would be a dream. If you want to take a peek inside my closet, that's as far as it opens. This is basically my dresses and skirts closet. It's hard to sift through, but what I do is keep a few selects kind of hanging in the front of stuff that I want to wear soon. This closet holds a lot, but somehow never enough at the same time. Above the 2 closets, there's a little cupboard for extra storage. As you can see, it's very full. Honestly, I don't even know what else is back there. We can wander over into the bedroom now. Over here is my other closet. This comes in handy for all my tops, jeans. Again, it's kind of tight. A literal disaster inside the closet, but this system works for me. I think this needs another clean out soon because it's getting kind of out of control. My favorite part about the apartment is definitely my bedroom. It gets amazing natural light, which is so important to me, and I now have a queen bed. It's an upgrade from my last apartment where I had a twin bed. It still feels extremely luxurious for me. I found this headboard at CB2 and I really haven't seen anyone else with it. I find it to be pretty unique and special, and it's also the most expensive piece in my apartment so far. The bed was $1,200, I believe. Over here, I have candles and perfumes and also some sage. I love sage. My apartment pet peeve would have to be bad smells or food smells. So I always have at least one candle burning. If my apartment was a pop culture icon, it would probably be the Olsen twins. It's boho meets vintage meets modern, and also I think you can see a bit of a fashion influence in it. I've lived in this apartment for about 6 months. I absolutely love living alone. I will admit I was a little bit nervous to kind of take the plunge, and I do miss my roommate, but I really like being able to just decorate the way I want to decorate. I can make a mess if I want to. Obviously, $2,000 a month is a lot of money for someone to spend, and despite so many people trying to talk me out of it, like my mom and all my best friends saying, no, just stay put, just stay with your roommates, I really stuck with my guns and went for it, and I don't regret it one bit. I think it's one of the better decisions I've made in the past few years. For people that want to move to New York, I would say save up your money. It's as expensive as everyone says it is. At the same time, I would say go with your gut. If you know New York is where you should be and where you want to be, then go for it. No matter what anyone tells you, just make it happen. What's something that you've done for yourself where you really stick to your guns despite people trying to talk you out of it? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching my sweet digs. To watch more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.